Roster Castellato interviewing Brian R. Young at the July 2022 Burbank Hollywood Show. So now, can you please talk about writing the book for the definitive episode guide of Hogan's Heroes?
I'm sorry, why?
Can you talk about working on writing the book for the definitive episode guide of Hogan's Heroes?
Well, sure. I've been a writer for off and on all my life since I was in elementary school. But I've been kind of idle, procrastinating, and which is the worst thing when you're a writer, procrastinate. So I found myself in 2020 at home, isolated like so many of us during this pandemic.
Right, yeah.
And so lo and behold, I started rediscovering reruns of Hogan's Heroes on MeTV every night. Now, I hadn't watched the show since I was in high school. That was a long time ago. And so I started rewatching the show a lot, and I really appreciated how clever the plots were. I loved all the trickery and the schemes. And since I've been an actor for many years and have watched a lot of classic film and TV, I really loved all the guest stars and all the beautiful girls on the show.
Oh, yeah.
So I started writing synopses of every episode as a writing exercise, and that's how the book slowly started to evolve.
Cool. Very nice. What was it like to do that? To write that?
Very enjoyable, because the show is so enjoyable. And but the greatest joy was when I started writing letters to any artist I could find still living that worked on the series. And then when I started interviewing these artists, that was the most satisfying aspect of all, to actually talk to artists who had been on the series, telling me some behind-the-scenes stories and so forth. So the whole experience was really enjoyable, because it's a show you can watch it over and over, and it's so consistently entertaining.
Cool. Very nice. What was the first book that you wrote?
This one.
Nice.
I've written articles. I'm a current contributor to Film Facts magazine, and I've written for newspapers. When I was younger, I wrote some articles for The Big Reel, which is a film collector's newspaper. But this is my first published book.
Cool. Very nice. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
What projects are you currently working on?
Well, the new Film Facts magazine is hitting the newsstand any day, and it will have my interview with Diana Darren,
cool.
who's a retired film actress and television actress.
Oh, yeah.
She worked in the 1950s and 60s. And I think my next project will probably be an interview with an actress named Mara Corday.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I like the retired ones. I'm really trying to interview people associated with the golden age of Hollywood, because that's what I'm most passionate about. I'm not as passionate about today's television and movies. They're fine, but I really have a fondness for nostalgia and the golden age. And there's talk that I might have a new book with Bear Manor Media as well. My publisher and I are discussing that. So.
Cool. Very nice. Yeah. What's it like to interview those?
To interview the artists?
Yeah.
It's wonderful, because I was an actor for many years in Portland, and so to be able to interview people that are in showbiz it's very exhilarating. Believe me, I was an actor for many years in Portland, mostly stage. So to interview someone like Victoria Carroll, who you met the other night.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's great. It's great.
Nice. Very nice. Who was your favorite person? Who's been your favorite person that you've gone to interview, either in general or for the Hogan's Heroes book?
Well, I'll tell you, one of my favorites, it wasn't with this book, but my first interview in Film Facts was with a dancer and a choreographer named Sylvia Lewis. She's 91 years old. A lot of Jerry Lewis fans know her because she was in The Ladies' Man. Her career dates back to Singing in the Rain.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
You know who Sylvia Lewis is?
Yeah, I know her, yeah.
Outstanding woman. And the interview went so long that my editor said, we're going to run it over the next 2 issues of Film Facts. So I'd say, I loved everybody that I interviewed for my book, but Sylvia is very, very special to me.
Nice, cool. And you also got to interview, you interviewed Gavin Mcleod before he passed away for the Hogan's Heroes book.
I tried to. I did not. I wrote him a few times, and his health was failing at the time, and so I was never able to actually interview him, unfortunately. And I tried.
I see. Cool. Good to know.
It's sad because a lot of the people I go after are retired from the business because, again, I'm a nostalgic writer.
Yeah.
And as we start to lose them, like Bruce Kirby was another one.
Oh yeah.
I really wanted to. I tried to get a hold of Bruce Kirby, but his health was just not doing well. And so, yeah. That's why I dedicated the book event to Bruce Kirby the other night.
Very nice of you to do that. Thank you. Very nice. And which Hogan's Heroes episode that you got to also write about in the book, of course, would you say is your favorite?
My personal favorite?
Yeah.
There's a few of them, but I'll tell you one I really like. It's called War Takes a Holiday. Bruce Bilson directed it, who I interviewed. And that's the one where Hogan and his men convince Klink and Major Hochstetter that the war has ended. The way that plot is laid out it's very beautifully written. I'm forgetting the name of the writer right now. I don't think it was Lawrence Marks. But anyhow, that's a top episode. Klink's Escape is another really top one that Bruce directed.
Cool, yeah.
Those are two, anyway, yeah.
Cool, very nice. Well, thank you for allowing me to interview you.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thanks for asking, man.
My pleasure.
Have a good time
again.
at the show.
Thanks, you too.
Great
Bye.
meeting, Bill. Great seeing you again, and you again. Great.
Yeah,
Thank you, gentlemen.
Great to see you both too. Happy 4th of July weekend.
Oh, yeah, you too, yeah.
Nice, thanks. Thank you.
No fireworks in California.
All right. Yeah, that's right. Good to know. All right, thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Well, there you have it. That was Walter Castanaro interviewing Brian R. Young at the July 2022 Burbank Hollywood Show.